You know, the actually massive amount of change that we've experienced so far this year? I was thinking about it and I realized it's probably due to Pluto and Aquarius. It's a generational shift, so it takes some time for us to adjust to. But Aquarius is an air sign, and it's the air sign that brings the most change on like a societal level. But I've been thinking about the change that's been happening on an individual level as well. That's also crazy. And then I was thinking about it, and Uranus moves into Gemini in July. And that is also an air sign, and Uranus is one of the rulers of Aquarius. Saturn at the time is going to be in Aries, so it's going to be fire and air. Right now, it is water and earth. Water and earth have been ruling Pluto, that's in Aquarius, so our change has been grounded and emotional on the physical level and in the water of the bodies, you know? Okay, then this summer, just get ready for things to be a little bit different and probably a lot quicker when it comes to change, because Uranus being in Gemini, unpredictability comes from how we share air with other people. Yes, Gemini has to do with our conversation, but in its essence, in its core, and in its foundation, it is who we share air with. Real up close and personal. Libra is how the air between two people is balanced, and like we get more particular and more specific with the mirror. And Aquarius is the air that everybody shares, but we can like break it down into smaller groups. So the fact that Uranus is moving into Gemini, so our Pluto exchanges are going to be ruled partially by the air that we share with each other before we're even really aware that we're sharing air with each other. I don't know about you, but I know about me, and the prophetic messages about air for the previous, I don't even know how many months, okay, has been crazy. So that's wild. And then Saturn's gonna be in Aries, and Aries is the birther, it's the starter, it's the new beginner, it's the primal fire, the change. Well, May 25th is when Saturn shifts over, but July is when Uranus shifts into Gemini. So things are about to get crazy in a couple months. The change is about to be, what I mean by crazy, let me be more specific, because crazy could mean a lot of things. The change is about to be way quicker. You ever lit like an incense or like a, what are they called? The sparklers, right? You ever had one of those and like the sparks fly? Literally. That happens to me with incense sometimes. It lets me know that the spirits are around. I use it as like an indicator. Oh, the spirits are here. So the sparks flying, that's Aries. Aries is the spark. And then Uranus and Gemini is like, okay, well, what kind of air is being shared with the spark? We're probably going to start a lot of things that don't really get us anywhere simultaneously though. We're going to start a lot of things that get us into what? Get us into trouble, get us into good, get us into higher rank, get us into what? Insert a word, Insert your description here, because probably any word that you put in there could be applicable. Oh my God. But yeah, I was just thinking about the crazy amount of change that's happened since basically the start of 2025, because Spirit told me at the beginning of 2025, give it 6 months and you're not going to recognize yourself. And it's only been, three full months and partial of 4 now. And I almost don't recognize myself. I, on a personal level, am very different. And I'm definitely super different since when Pluto entered Aquarius in November of 2024. But I was thinking about it this morning and I was like, holy cow, dude. Stuff is about to really get crazy once those changes of Uranus and Saturn happen. And then I'm pretty sure they both retrograde back into the signs they were in before, so Pisces and then Taurus. Saturn with Pisces and Uranus with Taurus. I'm pretty sure they both retrograde back this year. So get into 2026. Oh goodness. 2026 is gonna have some tricks and some kicks, that's for sure. Trick it, kick it. Trick it, kick it. Yeah, over and over. So just to be prepared, not to be scared, just to be prepared. Lots of big quick shifts coming through. Pluto in Aquarius. Oh goodness. Check out the air and the fire stuff that's happening in your chart. That can help to orient to the new energy that's coming up with Pluto in Aquarius, because things are going to change with the way that change is changing. And that is a crazy sentence to even be able to speak, but it's true. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep up the brew. Keep doing what you need to do. Third house and Gemini, Mercury stuff is gonna let you know in your chart how you're interacting with the unpredictable when Uranus moves into Gemini. And then what's the other one? Aries. So the first house and Mars and Aries, that's gonna let you know how you're interacting with the order of the unpredictable and the order of society also once Saturn moves into Aries. So if you care to look it up, that's what to go look up. Cool. Yeah. I'll talk to you soon. And I'll keep riding the waves of the change too, because what other choice do I have? That is the choice I will be riding. You know, like, I could fight the change, I could fight the waves, but I've already tried that, and that's honestly kind of hard, and I think I'd rather just ride it at this point, so I'll ride it. Anyways, I'll talk to you soon.